Mark Hambrick here from MSA with our weekly update. So today is Friday, May the 8th. Just looking back on this past week is, whoa, did we ever have high water? It started last weekend after a little rain, and we had so much snow in the woods that the water was very high. And we were supposed to start putting our smolt wheels in this past week, but the water was so high we had to delay. So, and fishing probably wasn't all that spectacular either. But water levels now have dropped down to a normal spring high. And I was up the little southwest Miramichi this morning. I see people out in boats and from shore fishing for salmon. And certainly in the tidal portion of the river, there's a lot of boats out today, I guess Mother's Day weekend, going bass fishing. Apparently the bass fishing has been kind of hit and miss. I guess they're telling me, I don't go on Facebook, but on Facebook there's a lot of pictures of really big striped bass that have been caught. And I know like they're catching them up our way in the northwest, but then they're gone again. So they're moving back and forth. There's probably still the best fishing further downriver. So for those of you that are going to go striped bass fishing and wondering where you can buy tackle, interesting twist to the COVID-19. I see there's now 2 places in Newcastle that are selling tackle. Both of them are through a window. So you go up and you put your order in and they bring it to the window and you do your transaction. So all being COVID safe because the stores are not, you can't go into the stores. But anyway, so you can still buy tackle. Anyway, getting back to the river conditions, like we're having a tough time this year with funding. It doesn't look like any of our fundraising dinners are going to go forward in 2020, which is a loss of $200,000 in revenue for us. So you may hear from us. We may be doing some online auctions, other ways. I do want to remind you is we have a little toonie draw every week. And if you want to support the MSA, you could contact Kate at miramichisalmon.ca, and she could sign you up for our toonie draw. So $2 a week. And this week our went 2 weeks ago, it was over $1,000. And these last 2 weeks there were rollovers, actually people that bought it and donate back. So now it's up to 300 and some again. But anyway, each as a rollover, it should be another $450, $500 next week. Anyway, we'd appreciate it if you played that. When it comes to our field programs, however, we are going full bore ahead. So, seeing that last year was the worst return ever for Atlantic salmon, we are going to have to find the funds from our own resources to carry on our programs this year. So in that regard, we do have one smolt wheel in now on the northwest Miramichi. It's not fishing yet. We're waiting till Monday to start. And the other one is going in on the little southwest Miramichi today. So those 2 wheels, northwest, little southwest, we're going to do a population estimate. So we will tag fish, release them upstream, and then the proportion that we catch of those tag fish. So for example, if we tag 100, and we get 5, catch 5 back again, we know we're catching 5% of the smolts going out of the river. So you look at all the smolts that we catch, and when we know we're catching 5%, we can get an estimate. So it's that simple how we do it. So a smolt count for the northwest, little southwest, and also we're partnered with the Atlantic Salmon Federation on putting transmitters on some of the smolts, and they're going to do that mostly from the northwest Miramichi, and we're partnering with UNB to put transmitters on the little southwest Miramichi. So we'll have smolts with transmitters coming out of both, and part of that work is to see what the predation rate is on these smolts as they travel through the Miramichi River and out Miramichi Bay. But then on long term is how many fish survive through to the Strait of Belle Isle, and gives us an idea of what the survival is across the Gulf of St. Lawrence. So those programs are all going ahead, as well as the other field programs that I'll talk about later on. Of course, It's May. Our grass is just starting to turn green here. I see on Nova Scotia and other places really rich green grass. We don't have it yet, and we got a prediction of 15 centimeters of snow for tomorrow. So we're getting there, but it's a slow start to spring. Anyway, more to talk about next week.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell so you can stay up to date with everything happening here at the MSA.